Kyler Murray, who wrote this?
Robert Klemko.
Robert Klemko did?
Yeah, VMMQB.com.
All right. Kyler Murray knew the questions were coming. Reps from his talent marketing agency, WME, had prepped the reigning Heisman Trophy winner and the 2018 Athletics first-round pick before a Super Bowl media tour in early February. While Murray had declared for the NFL draft after his junior season at Oklahoma, he had not yet ruled out reporting to the A's spring training 2 weeks later, and it was widely accepted that a quarterback couldn't play both sports. Inevitably, he would be prodded about his non-committal stance. A WME media specialist even rehearsed answers with Murray over the phone. Be polite, say something without saying anything. Then, at an appearance on the Dan Patrick Show, the host brought up spring training and pro football and the possibility of doing both, all of which left Murray visibly uncomfortable. The prep flew out the window. Murray went quiet, stared off camera towards his father, Kevin. Patrick adapted, redirecting questions at Dad. No comment. No comment. Well, I wonder what happened prior to the interview, and WME was doing what you're supposed to do. You prep your client. If he asks this, then you answer it this way. Something happened prior to that or leading up to that, because I go back to when Kyler Murray was throwing footballs, getting ready to throw footballs during the live look-in with McLovin. And Kyler Murray says to me, unprompted, I hear you're tough. And it surprised me because I had spoken to him earlier in the season. And all of a sudden, I'm thinking maybe they said, hey, no wiggle room here. Don't leave the window open for Dan Patrick because then he's going to come back after you. He's going to get you. He's going to trip you up a little bit. I'm assuming that's what happened because he came in with a preconceived notion that somehow I was going to be tougher at the Super Bowl than I was in November when I talked to him. And he had personality the first time we had him on. He threw footballs. I don't know if his dad wanted him to, but he did throw footballs. Yeah, McLovin.
I thought when we were on the football field, he was relaxed and very cool to hang out with. I thought it was totally different off mic.
I think he was thinking too much during the interview, and therefore he froze up. Instead of just talk. Because he wasn't going to say, I already knew that he was going to play football. I was told by somebody prior to that he was going to play football. I wanted him to tell me because I couldn't say, hey, I'm hearing you're going to play football. He wanted a top 10 grade from what I was told. And he got a top 10 grade for football. Therefore, he was going to play football. So I wanted to try to steer him there, but I knew he wasn't going to make any declaration there. But I just wanted to make sure that he understood what was going on here. If you come on and you promote a product, it's quid pro quo. You get the opportunity, I give you the airtime, you give me a little access here. Yeah, McClub.
If a team called you and asked, I'm not sure they would, but asked your opinion on Kyler, what would you tell them?
I'm not going to base his personality off that. I'm going to base it off of the other interviews that he did. I think his dad is too involved. That was the feeling I got. Like he almost was nervous and then looking to his dad. That's why I asked his dad the questions. I thought, well, if your son's not going to do it, then are you going to answer the questions? Because you're the one controlling this interview and you're not even on stage. And I thought that everybody did him a disservice. Now, maybe he just froze up, but I do know that interview was passed around every front office in the NFL. I don't know if it causes him to not be drafted number one. Like you have something right there in front of you with his personality because this isn't something that somebody's telling somebody about somebody. This is something that you saw on national TV. It played out right in front of you. And I think if I'm a member of the front office, does he freeze up? What happens when it's a pressure situation? Like who is he? What kind of personality is he going to have? And he's a different personality than Baker Mayfield. He might be every bit the player, but he's a different personality. And if their due diligence is so deep now. They have investigators following players now. So it is a deep dive into these kids. And would I hold this against him? No, but I'd hold him accountable for this. But it wouldn't be a reason why I wouldn't draft him number one overall.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.